starting a preview.
Can any of you play your live?
I can't.
What does it say?
It says waiting for Daring Acting Studio.
Okay.
Oh, looks like it should be going now.
I'm arriving to it now.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, perfect. Welcome, everybody. Super excited. Hey, let's go. Guys, where's that energy? Where is that?
Woo!
Come on. Come on. Give it for the live audience. All right.
Woo!
Okay, we're going to send y'all out. We're going to go 2 at a time. We're going to fly through these scenes. I want everybody to be taking notes. We'll come back, and if we go through it in a good enough time, then we can go a second round, which is what I would love to do today. That'd be awesome. I got it going. Should be good now.
It's going.
All right.
Guys, I fixed it.
Yeah, Joey stepped in and did it. He the man. All right, start sending them away, Shay. Let's do this thing.
Did you tell them about Valorant?
At the end.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell 'em.
I will.
8 spots left.
Yep.
Probably less than that now.
Finally.
All right, Grace, hello.
Hello. Okay. I see. Okay, I got it.
I see you. I don't
got it.
see Mr. Zach yet. Oh, there he is. Hello,
What's up?
Zach.
Hola.
Hola. All right, we're going to start off with a who, what, where, and then we'll both get into some angles and get going, okay?
Sweet.
Grace, why don't you give us our who? You go
Okay,
ahead
I
and
have
give
a question. Just a really
Yeah,
quick one.
go ahead.
Okay, so I can pick up my phone, right, and move it.
Absolutely, yeah. And since you guys are first, I'll use that example. You can do anything with it. So, like, at any point, you can get up. You can go to different spots in the room with it. You can set it places. Like, you do not have to stay in one location. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
And this is just who, what, where, right? Like we're
going to do who, what, where, and then from there, we're going to go into a scene.
Okay, got it.
So as soon as you know who, what, where, I'll give you an action. We'll start your scene.
Got it.
Okay, Grace, go ahead and give us a who, please. Who are we to each other?
Katie. And we are friends from college.
Okay, great. And Zach, what is the purpose of this conversation?
We are graduating and separating ways, going different ways.
Good. So we wind a little because she said we're friends from college, right?
Oh, right.
So that means you guys are out now, right? So what would be a reason? So diving into that, and this is for everybody. Every little word matters. So you want to hear every word because now Zach's going to come up with something here that's going to build on that. So if you were in college with someone, right? You're out of college now. What's a reason you'd get back together that you would want to? You've got a girl that you were in college with. You're coming back together for some reason. What's one reason you might do that?
I have no clue.
Okay, so close your eyes. Just sort of imagine, okay? You're in college, all right?
Yeah.
You and this girl are really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
You both get your degree. You go out to do whatever you went to do, okay? It's been 2 years and you haven't talked. What's a reason you would want to call her?
Just to hang out.
Okay, good. Just to hang out? Why? Because you were what?
Because we were away apart for so long.
Yeah, and you miss her? Sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
So yeah, there's all kinds of, and we can get even deeper into that. We'll do that later, but that's the idea. And the reason I stopped, Zach, is because this is a huge part of the lesson today, is just realizing that if you can get deep into why you're talking to the person, the what here is really actually a why for both of you. So now you understand the reason that you would call somebody after 2 years. Like, I'll tell you, as a guy who graduated high school, when I got out and did stuff, like, your friends disappear and you forget about them, and certain things, like, not even forget. Some disappear completely, and some of your close ones, you guys just get busy, you know? And then there's people who you liked, who like you get back together with and talk to, and you're like, oh, you liked me too? I can't believe I didn't say anything. You know, there's all kinds of things that can happen from that. But you want to know, it's your creative decision, what's your why? So even going further, yeah, you miss her. So think in your mind, you don't have to say it, but why? Like, what's going on in this character's life right now that's making him want to reconnect with this girl from college at this time right now? And you don't need to say that. I want you to just think on that, okay?
Okay.
Cool. All right, coming back to you, Grace. Where is this happening?
We are at a coffee shop.
At a coffee shop. I love that. Do we both have a chair? Do you have a chair you could use, Zach?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's sort of set that. And you're on a phone as well, right?
Oh, what, me? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. So either of you, same deal, Zach. Either of you can get up, move at any point, do whatever, okay? As a matter of fact, I want, Zach, you're going to enter in. So Grace is waiting for you.
Got it.
Okay.
And then what's his name?
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
You're going to name him.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Name me Grace.
Name him. Here we go.
Oh my God. Hi.
Hey, Kyle, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's been a while. It feels so weird that we're finally talking. It's been so long.
I know. 2 years. Oh God, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Well,
So why did you want to talk to me? Like, what sparked your interest? Because we haven't talked for such a long time.
it's true. Well, okay, here's the thing. I was on the phone with a few friends, and they were we were talking about just high school through college crushes, and your name came up, and they said that you liked me.
Maybe that was just a rumor, because I mean, I liked you a lot as a friend, but I just feel like we just like didn't have the connection like that. I think they mixed up, because I think your friends got mixed up because
Good. I'm gonna pause it there for a second, okay? This is great. So now, if you made the decision that that's the case, Grace, you don't need to talk as much there. So you can just deliver that. Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been a mistake. I just saw you as a friend, actually. Boom. That's like, now he's just got to deal with that. If you keep talking about the friends, that's the last thing that we're going to hear as an audience and remember, and then we'll respond to that instead of responding to the gold you just dropped.
Okay.
Okay? So let's just do that line over in just that first part.
Okay. I know you probably heard that from other people, but I just saw us as friends.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. Sorry, I was just. Yeah, makes a lot of sense now. Well,
I liked you for like a little bit, but you were dating someone, and I tried to shoot my shot, and you turned me down. So I don't know what you want me to tell you here.
God, you're right. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so stupid. I was oblivious. I wasn't happy in that relationship, and for me to graze over an opportunity like that is just.
And you were dating my best friend too. Like, this is just weird. I don't know why you would hop from her to me.
I mean.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'm a lover, not a hater. So I like hopping different train rides.
Respond. Yeah, respond.
This is why you will never get a long-term girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay, good. So I want to. Hey, you guys are doing great, doing awesome. Okay, I have to jump on this. So we got into, he got backed into the corner with that analogy, right? And I loved it. I just loved it. So now we want to, this is a moment where that's game. So he goes, say the train thing again, Zach, and I'll be on the other side for a sec.
Right. I'm a lover, not a hater. I like to hop on different train rides.
You like to hop on different train rides.
Yeah. It's
So
We've
like
never
that
done that.
line was so great, and like he's trying to say something and he's trying to not say something at the same time, but it's extremely offensive. It's extremely offensive, what he's saying and how he's saying it. And so we as an audience, it might get missed, right? And that's sort of the gold. And here's a way of framing. You take it, and this is something to take notes on and realize when there's a weird thing that happens in the scene or a game you want to play, repeating it is one of the best ways to let your partner know that that's there. The way that you just said that thing was weird. And now we dive into just more analogies, and Zach keeps coming up with more analogies as to why he's like trying to get with different girls instead of like having a real relationship, you know? And now there's like, then that's where the fun comes at, because then you're like, well, it's like this protein shake, right? Like, and now you got to come up with a reason, and you're calling a girl a protein shake, and she's like, are you serious right now? Like,
well, you can't have just one.
Exactly. And so he keeps taking that and using that. So he uses that because that's the kind of guy he becomes. Now, what's cool is he wasn't that way sort of in the beginning, and Grace framed you with that. Grace said, hey, this is who you are, right? When she brought up your friend thing, and yet, Zach, you said yes to that. So remember that. That's awesome. Grace, for you, I want you to just keep working on, you can say less. Say less. I can already tell you're really great at emoting, at sending out the emotion to the person. So you don't have to speak other than that when it's needed. And that's where, like, in this, in our second set, if we get to those, pick up the phone, go do something, right? So, like, if he upsets you or whatever, be like, oh, I'm going to go get my coffee or whatever. Like, you just leave the frame for a second and go to grab your coffee, or you walk up to the restroom. He's like, where are you going? The bathroom. Is that okay? Like, or whatever. And you deal with, like, you create a space that you're not actually in just by speaking on it. Okay?
Okay, got it.
Fun, guys. Good work. Way to play a jerk, Zach. Nice job.
Yeah. It's like, this is why you will never, ever.
It's pure acting. It's pure acting if someone can imagine Zach Weigel as a jerk. I mean, it's possible, right?
Right.
All right. Good work, guys.
Peace.
Peace. Peace and love. I like this music in the middle.
Hola.
Hola, Carter. We're waiting on Ella's video right now. How was your week, bud? Eh? You psyched to just be here?
Yeah.
Boom. That's what matters.
My video isn't working.
Sure isn't. I can hear you though, so that's good. Shay's gonna ask you to start your video and get that going. She's helping you.
I'm accepting this.
I'm trying for you, Ella. Hang tight.
Alright.
Does it say anything when I say, when I ask you to start the video?
No. Oh wait, yes. It says the host asks you to start your video.
That's where you hit the yes button?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to the bottom left of your screen and make sure there's not a line through your video thing.
There is.
Okay. Okay, we are bringing Emma in.
Hey. Oh, wow. That was my throat. All right, Emma. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, Carter, go ahead and give us a who, please.
We are good friends.
Get more specific. You can do better than that.
Shoot. Not great with who's.
So here's the deal. And again, this is a big part of today. The who is a foundational element. So I don't want you to say you're not good at it, Carter. I want you to just keep working on writing down relationships and you'll get better at it. But for right now, you're creative. So you got all kinds of ideas rolling around in there. So what happened is I go who? And you're like, right? Just take a second, sort of breathe, let your mind go. Look at Emma. Think about this. You guys can be any age. You can be any demographic. Like there's no limits in improv. So you don't need to be in high school. You don't need to be kids. You can be anything. What's a relationship that two people might have? If you have trouble with a relationship, go job.
We are each other's exes from college.
College exes. Okay, and what is the purpose of this conversation, Emma?
We're talking about our new lives with our new spouses.
And where are we, Carter?
On a Zoom call.
On a what?
On a Zoom call.
On a Zoom call. Okay, here we go. Both of you be in your own space. Imagine you're in your character's space. Get into a seated position, act as your character, be your character. Your applause will sort of be your action, but this is your chance to zone in before the call even happens. One of you should initiate right away after the applause with an introduction. Here we go.
So, how are you?
I'm great. Amazing.
I hear you met someone new.
Yeah, our wedding was 2 months ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Have you found anyone?
Not yet.
Not surprised.
Oh.
Yeah, neither am I.
Maybe I could, help you figure out how to, actually...
That's an automatic no. That's a no there. That's a no.
You don't want my help?
I don't want your help. 'Cause...
Okay, good. I'm going to rewind it here, Carter. So you feeling stuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what happens. Now we're denying, okay? So in the beginning, we had I actually liked I would have said no to the fact that she was like, that I'm not surprised by the whatever. I would have probably jumped on me. I would have jumped on, oh, what do you mean you're not surprised, right? But I actually liked your choice to say yes. To go yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all, actually. And then it took Emma by surprise, too. I could totally see that. And then you used it, Emma, and you're like, you know what? I would love to help you with that. So there, Carter, instead of being prideful, it wouldn't make sense for you to say no. Because you've already stated that you're bad at it. You've sort of created a relationship here that's kind of nice. There are some breakups that are bad. You end a breakup and it's like, ugh, don't ever want to talk to you again, right? And there are some that end amicably, nice. There's a good ending to it. This felt like one of those. And so now she's getting married and you're kind of connecting back and she goes, hey, if you want, I'll totally help you with girls. If you're a dude that's struggling with that and a girl's like, yeah, I'd love to help you, talk to girls a little better. You're not gonna be like, nah, I'm good. You might if your character was that way, but your character wasn't. You get that? Yeah. And this is for everybody. You can't change your point of view. Your point of view was sort of this soft guy, he was kind of sweet, and I don't know why it didn't work out. I would imagine probably because he wasn't authoritative enough, probably. But you were so soft and so nice. We'll find out why. But say yes, and let's see where that takes us, okay?
All right.
Let's go back. Offer the advice again.
You know, I could help you.
You know what? That would be great. That would be just wonderful.
Have you kept up the same habits? Are your personality still the same as college?
I wouldn't say I'm the same. I'd say I've kept some things, but I think I've improved in some areas.
Do you still like just play video games all day instead of spending time with people?
No, I've gotten better on that front. Yeah, I don't play video games as much. I mean, my job's kept me busy enough.
Jump on that, Emma.
Yeah, by that much, what do you mean?
I mean, like, I work a good, hard 9-to-5 job. And when I get home, I mainly try connecting with friends since I've kept since around, even as late back as middle school. I've been trying to connect, keep in touch with people more because.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna take it back one more time. Okay, I want you to lean into still being the guy who sucks. Okay, and here's why. Again, point of view, right? You're the one who said it. You said, "No, I still don't have a girl. No, that doesn't surprise me. I don't have a girl." So then when she's like, "It's okay to have the 9-to-5." So what I want to hear is, how much video games do you play now? Probably still a ton. It's probably less because you work now, but probably it's still the central point in your life. Does that make sense, Carter? And do you understand why I'm doing that? Why that's the case?
Because you don't want the characters to change because if the character changes too much, then that can ruin the character.
That's right. And the comedy is going to come from believing your character is your character.
Yeah.
If I believe you, that's when things become funny. So that started to work there, Emma, when you just honestly started questioning. So then when you noticed, and I saw you notice it, when you noticed that Carter's lying or that a detail got pointed out, you can jump in. And this is for everybody. This is one of those camera lessons, okay? So say to me the thing about video games as if you were Carter. Like start to talk about how you don't play them very much and then keep talking.
Well, I don't really play them that much. Like, I mean, I kind of
like. Hey,
I go home and.
What do you mean? How much?
Well, a lot, but not that much.
Yeah, but what's like a lot?
Well, like when I get home, I do it until bed.
Okay, so you see how I cut you off, right? But then I repeat it. So there will be times in your scenes as we go forward in this format and on stage, honestly, where you need to cut someone off. Your gut's telling you, hey, what you said, I need to jump on that. And you're going to keep talking, and that's really important, that detail. And your gut as an improviser is getting stronger, Emma. So I saw you notice that. When you notice it, jump on it, then just repeat. So I was like, hey, what do you mean? Or I could go, what do you mean? And then when I have your full attention, what do you mean? Because then the audience hears it and I cut him off, and the cutoff is required. It's totally required there. Your brain, your gut is working, Emma. You're getting so much better. It's crazy. So cool. All right, cool. I'm going to send you guys out, and we'll bring the next group in. Hopefully we'll have time to do a second set today.
All right.
Good work. Take those notes down. Liking that music, Hudson? It's pretty fly, right?
Ella, you can hear us, right?
Yeah.
Just can't see yet?
No. And when you click your video button, it just doesn't do anything.
We can just keep trying each turn.
I can like Like,
Or she could talk through it
Talk through the scene.
if you want her to, Brian.
But there's still more left, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just keep trying because it might end up firing up at some point.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, then yeah, we'll do an auditory version, or we'll figure something out.
Well, I could
All right.
leave the Zoom and then just come back.
Yeah, leave the Zoom and come back in.
Okay, got it.
Let's do that. Boom. It would be cool to have a graphic right here. See, Ella's helping me with ideas. This is great. All right. Okay, let's start off with our who, what, where here. Hello, doggy. Use the dog. Use it for the scene. I love it. Okay, what is the who? Hudson?
We are dog owners.
Dog owners. And Addie, what is the purpose for this conversation?
One of us is blaming the other for their mistreatment of dogs.
Their what? The other?
Personally, I feel he's not a good dog owner.
Okay.
And he thinks I'm not a good one either.
So we're
So
confronting each other
okay.
on that. Okay, I love that. And
We're not good at this.
where is this happening, Hudson?
At like a park, not a dog park, just like regular park.
Just a regular park. Okay, cool.
Specifically, not a dog park.
Specifically not a dog park. Okay.
No.
All right. So imagine that your chairs right now are benches. And let's remember the idea of movement, angles, and getting up. You can literally go pet your dog, Hudson, if you want to. Like, you could go, like, do something at a point. Like we learned in the monologue or in the script class, Addie, you can get up and go do stuff. Like, you can move around. So just know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. And action.
So, Linda, I heard you think your dog is better than mine.
Well, the thing is, my dog might not be better than you, but I saw you picking up your dog's feces with a plastic bag. That is unacceptable.
How could I ever do that? You know, I'm 100% vegan.
I saw it. I recorded it because I thought that was absolutely disgusting that you would ever do that to your poor dog.
Good. I want to go back because we hit gold and we missed it. And I want us to just see this, okay? So, Hudson, what are you supposed to do when you have your dog at the park or somewhere? If they poop?
Oh, you pick it up with a plastic bag.
That's absolutely right. So what is she accusing you of doing?
Using a plastic bag.
That's absolutely right. Okay? So instead of trying to be funny and jumping into like the attacky zone here, be real. So like you asked me that question. Go ahead, ask me. Ask me what she asked you. Like accuse me. Accuse me, yeah.
Okay. I saw you pick up your dog's poop with a plastic bag.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
No, you're supposed to use paper bags. Everybody does it now.
What?
Then why?
Exactly. Yes. So jump on that. Just jump right from there. Paper bags.
Why on earth did I see you using a plastic bag? How could you do that to your poor dog?
It doesn't affect the dog.
I think it does.
In what way?
So she disappeared, right?
Yep.
So imagine this. Since that happened in the video, how do you handle that? We're live. We're on SNL right now. What do you do?
Just gonna walk away like that?
She walked. Yes. No, keep talking to her. But start like sort of like she keeps walking away.
You know you can't walk away from your problems, right? Hey, turn around. Turn around. Hey, you know that's not a good thing to do, right? I proved you wrong. Accept it. Hello?
Is your dog still around?
Yeah.
Okay, just grab your dog and just start petting him and talk to the dog about what just happened.
Really? Here.
Talk to your dog about what just happened.
Come on. Can't believe people like that are on this planet. It is disgusting. They just walk away from their problems like that.
And scene. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay. So
my best friend.
what's that? Oh, it's okay.
Try-
It happens.
try my
Happens.
best.
So if that's the case, we'll just bring her back in a bit. So here's what went really well, Hudson. When that happens, this is for everybody. You just go with it. Those are the happy accidents. That's like on stage, something doesn't work, a mic doesn't work. Do you just stand there flat and do nothing? Or do you jump into character and use it as a gift to do something unexpected? It was so fun watching you continue to go and, hello?
Sorry.
Then you grab it's okay, Addie. Then you grab the dog and you start petting the dog. Can you believe that? People like that, you know? And then at some point, if her video comes back, she comes back in the room and she's like, you know what? And then she just continues where we left off, or she heard something you said and got upset by it. Okay? Could you hear anything, Addie, or were you just like totally out?
I could hear a bit on the live stream.
Okay, great. So you've left, all right? Okay? And now just quickly just sort of come back in and he was talking smack about you. So now it's about you and him, not the dogs. Okay? And action.
What an idiot. You know, she's just so...
Wow. Wow. I can't believe that you would say such a nasty thing to me, Paul.
Okay, and?
It's unbelievable. I can't. Why do you have the audacity to judge me when you're such a terrible pet owner and a human being? I bet you don't even...
Good, Addie. Yeah, let him deal with it.
I bet you don't even tip 20%.
Okay, I'm running a little bit low on cash right now. 15, okay, which is good enough.
No, it's not. Have you ever worked in the restaurant industry? It's hard.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, see. Great. So see, Hudson, you're just doing your thing, and then you notice she's back. Boom, you talk to her again. Like, that's as easy as that is. Okay, good work, guys. Good work. That's how that works, Addie. Like, we find that little thing, and we want to play it inside of the reality, and then we don't want to make it about the stuff. I caught you making it about the stuff a little bit a couple times. Like, it's about the two of you now. And that happened really well when you said Paul. That was such a good name for him. Like, to just stop and go, Paul. The way you said it, the way you did it, gave history. Like, this isn't some random dude in the park. This is somebody who's close to you talking trash about you. So, good work. All right, let's move to the next scene. Woo! Potential spam is calling me. That's great. Cool. Love potential spam. Hello.
Hello.
I told you we get it, right?
Yes, Ella, you freaking go, girl. Now I'm just trying to get Riley in here.
We're putting these two together again this week, huh? Double header. You guys excited? What you got there, a little salad?
Yep.
Yummy. What kind of salad?
It's the American.
Cool. I don't know what that means.
It's a salad.
It's just a salad? Okay, cool.
It's obviously a chop shop salad, Bray.
Is it? I can't see the bowl. Wow, you just went up like 3 levels in my heart.
That's why she probably thought you knew what it was.
Oh, yeah, I get the same thing there every time, so I wouldn't know anything else.
Ella, while we're waiting for Riley, let me see if I can hit this nail on the head. It is the chicken teriyaki, no onion, no cauliflower, no mushroom, extra teriyaki sauce. Oh, and extra meat, extra chicken.
Boom! You got it.
Yes.
Nailed it. Now, lately, though, it's been a lot of the shakes or the, you know,
the stupid
juices,
orange carrot
juices.
juice.
Yeah. Okay, and it's not stupid. It's great. It's called the Cold Buster, and it helps bust
I know.
colds.
I got to be honest with you, Brian. I'm still trying to get her in. Just give it 1 second.
Take your time.
I picked one up for you one day, and I tried it. I was like, I got to try this thing.
Wait, hold on. You tried my drink?
I did try.
You went to get me a drink, and you tried it?
I did.
Did you tell me about the fact that you tried it, or did you just try it?
No, I just tried it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, continue.
I did change the straw though.
No, it's
because
fine.
I'm
Now
always
that
trying to
I
look
know
out
you've
for
tried my
you.
drink. Now that I know you've tried my drink, go ahead. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get. Says she's in the waiting room.
So pause. We'll continue this story while you're bringing her in.
Yes, go ahead.
What was I doing there, Ella? Like, what was happening between me and Shay? Can you tell me?
I know this.
If this was an improv scene, we just played game.
Were you finding the game?
Yes, 100%. So here's what happened. And going back to the lesson I told Emma earlier, this is for everybody. So if you watch back that part, that was a very natural version of Shay and I just sort of riffing and talking to each other. But she said in a detail something that was important, something that was odd, right? So I can let her continue the story. And honestly, normally I would just let her continue the story. But in an improv scene, you have to pay attention to every little detail. So she says, yeah, you know, one time I was at Chop Shop and I was getting your orange drink. And so then I tried it and then she continues and I'm like, wait a second. Did you just say you tried my drink? Yeah, I tried it. Like it was really, so you, like, did you tell me about it? No, I didn't. What the heck? Well, I switched out straws. Like, so what happens is I call out the weird and then the other person keeps justifying why they did what they did. That's what creates that comedy. So that's a just real life example for game. And here's the cool thing, guys. You can all be looking for game every single day. Game is all over the place if you look for it and you can realize it and take notes on it in your journals. All right, cool. Let's set the food aside for a second. Ella, let's go ahead and give us a who.
Let's see. We are stepsisters.
Stepsisters, great. And what is the purpose of this conversation, Riley?
That you stole my computer charger.
Okay. And where are we right now, Ella?
She's at our mom's house and I'm at my dad's house.
Perfect. Okay, here we go.
Hey, so like I kind of noticed that my computer charger was gone.
I didn't take it.
But like it's kind of in the background of the video.
I didn't take it.
But like you did.
Good. So do you have a charger in your room, Ella?
Yes. I have one right here.
So use it. Oh, you mean this, right? Because here's the deal. It's now been called out. It's been called out. Somehow she saw it in your video. So you wouldn't be like, well, nope. It's right there. Like, that'd be like you going, right, like you stole my ASU cup. I'm like, no, I didn't. It's right in your hands. Nope, no, it's not. Right? But you will find a reason to justify why you have it, but you can't pretend like you don't. Okay?
Okay.
So let's go back and call it out for being in the screen.
It's like right in the screen, like I can see it.
Oh, this is mine.
Yeah. No. Look on the little thing. It says R.
That could stand for anything.
I think it stands for my name.
Or like rad or something, like this is a rad charger and it belongs to me, Ella.
On the other side it says Abeka, just so that you wouldn't say that.
Okay, so if I did steal a charger, because I need one.
Yeah, but I only have 11 minutes left on my computer.
Good. So now we've gotten somewhere, okay? I love it. You've gotten her to admit it. So everybody watching, realize that. It's been admitted. Now, what shouldn't we talk about anymore?
The charger.
That's right. What matters now, Riley?
a relationship.
Yeah, what about it? What got brought up through this?
That she stole it and that like we're stepsisters.
And that she, what about it? Did she tell you about it?
No.
She lied about it.
Yeah.
Do you, Riley, do you like it when people lie to you?
No.
No. And I'm pretty sure nobody does. So now your character, now deal with that. Like, forget about the charger for a second. She lied to you. Okay? So now let's get into the truth of that and see where that takes this scene. Okay? All right, let's go from there.
Why'd you lie?
Because I really just don't feel like.
Good, so pause. Whose dog is that?
Mine.
Awesome.
No,
Awesome. So check this out. Okay? Gift. It's a gift. Okay? There's this dog barking in the background. Fido! Shh! You see? Like, it's super frustrating. And you're not even here to talk to. And I gotta deal with Fido. I gotta deal with all the dishes. And you're over at Dad's house. So now, like, something happened in the background. And instead of being like, oh, stupid dog, like, and making it Riley and the dog, it's now your character's dog.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Great. Let's continue. The barking just happened, and action.
Oh my god, shut up! Those stupid dogs, you steal my charger. I have to deal with my dogs. It's the worst day ever, like you don't even know.
Well, at least my computer's fully charged.
Yeah, and mine's at 3% because of you, because of your lies. You always lie.
Because it's just a thing I do, you know?
Well, let's see how well of a lie, like how you cover up the thing that I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad.
What are you gonna tell them? What are you gonna tell them? What are you gonna
Or else, like, you're gonna think of something.
Well, we all know I'm the good kid. So
What about last Saturday? What if I tell them about that?
No, you can't, because you swore to me you wouldn't tell them about that. You swore to me you wouldn't tell them about that.
I didn't swear to you that I wouldn't tell them. I said that I wouldn't, but I didn't swear.
And see. Okay, great. So we really got somewhere there. Okay, we found something really cool. So now, again, this is the big lesson that I found inside of this scene. We now have to say, yes, for all of us, we're changing our perspective too much. You can't change perspective. So here's the deal. If it's been said, it's now true. So Ella says that you lied, you said you would not tell, right? You promised me. That's now true. But what has trumped or overweighed the promise now?
That she lied.
That's right. She lied. So that's what you do. So instead, that is true. You know what? Yeah, I did promise. And you keep lying to me. So promises seem like they don't really matter anymore. And now we've dealt with that thing that's right in front of us, and we can build off of that. Okay? Cool. Good scene, guys. Hey, and we got you both in. Woo, woo. Okay, all right. Let's move on to the next scene. And call out her dancing. When you see her dancing. Okay. Is that everybody?
And now we've dealt with that thing that's right in front of us, and we can build off.
Shaberhood?
Yep, that's it. We're just waiting on Addie Moreland is trying to join.
I didn't get Phil in, did I?
What?
I didn't get Phil in a scene, did I?
Phil, were you not in a scene?
I think I was. I don't remember at this point. I recently got a new
I think you're right.
I would remember that fan.
All right, give me 1 second.
Because you can do it from here. It's okay.
Okay.
Sorry. My room's a mess right now. I have a new cat, so ignore that.
Can you kill the fan before I throw up?
What?
Can you kill the fan before I throw up? Not the light, the fan.
I can't turn off the fan. The fan is the light.
We figured it out last week, didn't we?
I was in a different room last week.
Phil!
I'm sorry. I have a new cat.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Phil, just so you know.
Just turn the light on, but like, see if you can angle it a bit somewhere where I can see
Why
you.
did my mother turn this off?
Phil is a class act, ladies and gentlemen. Phil.
I got a new cat. His name is I forget. Who knows?
Okay, great. So here's what we're going to do. Just quickly, rifle off. What do we take out of that? What do we notice? And then we should have time to do rapid fire scenes. Rapid fire scenes meaning I'm going to let everybody just go, 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 go. And then we'll just, at the end, if we have time, we'll give some critiques. Otherwise, I'll just give a general critique at the end, and we'll jump from there. So what do we see? What do we notice? Somebody want to talk, or?
You have to stay true to the character, otherwise it's gonna fall apart.
Absolutely. Good. What else? Yeah, Addie.
If there's problems, like keep working to get it working again.
Absolutely. Make it a part of the scene too. That's awesome. Okay. Who else? Yeah, Emma.
Like pay attention to the details because they can end up making the game of the scene.
Totally. 100%. Anybody else? Okay, great. So we're going to jump into, oh, yeah. Riley.
Well, I took a couple of things, but like use
Please.
the little accidents and like.
Sorry, I cut you off there. Say that again.
Oh, I said use analogies and use those little accidents.
Yeah. Those are called the happy accidents in improv. Absolutely. Love it. Is Grace frozen? Grace sure looks frozen. Or is she just really good at maintaining one space for a really long time?
She's trying to join back in right now.
Okay, cool. Anybody else? All right, great. So here's my wrap up from this last one, jumping into our rapid fire scenes. We didn't play enough with the angles. So here's my analogy for this, or comparison. It's the same thing as stage. We get stuck on stage a lot where we're on stage and we're staring at the other person. That's not life. We don't do that in life. So you need to find and discover things to do, and think of it this way. You are gifted with your room. You are gifted with wherever you are and whatever's in that room. You can pre-think, you can put a basket of random stuff in it that might get used if it fits a scene. When we used to do our Boondock show, we would have chairs, we would have tables on the sides, we would have glasses, and we would have stuff to pour into the glasses and water, and like all this stuff was ready. Some nights we used 3 items, some nights we used all the items, but they were available to us. You have the same thing in your room in whatever space you're in. So as we go into this rapid fire set, I want you to explore that. I want to see more people getting up and doing and testing. And the hard part is when you start talking in an improv scene, that's when we forget to do it. And again, we see it on stage all the time. We're seeing it in this virtual format too. But in regular life, it's not what we do. Like, I don't just sit on the phone with you and stare at you. It's uncomfortable. You would feel uncomfortable if the whole time I was just like looking at you and just staring at you right now and continue to talk to you. And I'm like, Grace, that's great. I'm glad you got back in. That's really cool. So Grace, tell me a little bit about like what you got out of the scene, you know, like what part did you really like? It's uncomfortable. Like, it's like, Brian, are you stare contesting me, or like, what is this? So speaking on that, what did you take, Grace?
I said just listen to your gut, and if you feel like what you're saying, how you can cut someone off if you like feel they really need to.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right, we're going to rapid fire this thing. We're just literally going to everybody's going to get like a 3-minute scene or so. Just get right into initiations. Know who, what, where's. The initiation's what's going to set you up. Initiation, again, is framing us with who we are, and what's going on. A strong initiation might be something like this. No, Susan, I don't want to see you anymore. So I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose is, but it's very clear that we have a relationship and I'm upset at you. The more of the who, what, where you can get out, the better. But you want to frame exactly what you're feeling to the other person as quickly as possible. Okay? You guys ready for some rapid fire?
Yeah.
Shay, you ready for some rapid fire?
Let's fire it up.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch back over to the live. While we do that, okay, make sure that you keep this going in the lobby. Like, don't mess with your Zoom side, and it should come in okay. If it doesn't, Shay, we'll just move to the next one, and we'll get it together at the end. If anybody had too much trouble, we'll have them go back here. Yeah, Emma.
Riley's computer just died.
Ah, well, that will make it challenging. So I'm sure she will get a charger, and if she doesn't, if that was
She
really
can join in on her phone too.
yeah, she could do that. So Shay will reach out and we'll make that happen. Thank you for letting us know. And text her and let her know we'll be reaching out.
She's already trying to get in.
Look at that. All right.
All right, I'm gonna start moving everybody. Here we go.
Rapid fire. Let's go. Where is it? Yeah. Any pairings are fine. If we end up with the same, it's okay. All right, and action.
Sorry.
Pause. It was too great for that. You got to use it, okay? So go back, do what you were doing. Riley, notice it, and use it for the scene. And action. Be dancing again, Zach. Do what you were doing.
Oh,
just be you, be that, and that's going to be a character.
What you doing?
Partying.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
With no one there.
Yeah. That's how I do most of my partying.
So you're still like that.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Nothing. I just said.
No. Why don't you repeat what you just said?
I said so you're still like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, some people don't move on from their old habits.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, I think I made it painstakingly obvious that I still do that.
It's not a good thing.
Freaking observant. You're very observant.
I know I am. That's a good thing.
Not in some cases. Too much. It's too creepy.
No, I think I
right
could
now.
Profiler.
A little bit annoying.
I don't think it's annoying. Why, have you done something wrong? Is that why it's annoying? Are you like that still?
I like that still. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever shut up?
I was just thinking the same thing about you.
Oh my God, that's crazy. We're on like the same wavelength. But seriously, can you be quiet for like 10 seconds?
No.
See. Yikes, grr. A little fighting there. Love it. All right, let's go into our next scene.
What's happening?
Okay. All right, and action.
Wait, what's happening?
You're
My
just-
Wi-Fi died, so I didn't
No
see
problem.
like the last 3 minutes.
You are doing just a scene right off of an initiation. So you're going to initiate with exactly something there that's going to let us know our relationship, and we'll just do open scenes. They're rapid fire, so it'll be like a 3-minute scene. Okay, and action.
Hello. It's 5 a.m. Why are you calling me?
I think it's time you get up. 5 a.m. is a very healthy time for someone of your age to get up. And I think we should encourage you to wake up at that time.
No, I just refuse.
I think it's a good thing for for children, young adults, to wake up early. That way they can get the most of their day.
Betty, everything on Facebook is not fact.
This isn't from Facebook. This is from that new app I just downloaded, TikTok. It's great. Someone told me that their kids go to bed at 2:30 and wake up at 5. I think that's a very healthy sleep schedule, and I think you should start integrating it into your college lifestyle.
No.
Why? You only have classes from 9 to 11. It'd be completely healthy.
I also have a job.
A job?
Yeah.
So we're paying for you to go to college, and you have a job? We paid for this. You should be focusing all your time on your studies.
I guess, but also a job is important.
What are we paying for?
My apartment that I live in.
And scene. All right. Woo. Paying for my apartment, Mom. Gosh. Oh, trying to make a living. Mom, the meatloaf. Anybody understand that one? It's a great reference. If you know it, good job.
The meatloaf. Anybody
Unmute
understand that?
yourself, dude. Unmute your live. I can hear you talking about the meatloaf. Or hear me talking about the meatloaf.
It's muted.
Alrighty. Use the phones, explore. Here we go. And action.
Yeah, freaking. Get down on the ground, you freaking loser.
What the heck, bro? That's not very kind. Can you help me up?
That's the point, bro.
Ah! Hey.
A lot of insecurity.
Ow! Dude! I'm gonna call my mom. Ah!
I'm a bully and a bad person.
Ah!
God, you're so freaking lame. I'm so jealous of you. You're popular. I'm not. I hate it.
Why are you beating me up because I'm popular?
Because I'm jealous, bro. You're always getting attention. People always want to talk to you. Oh, how's Cody doing? They see me in the freaking corner wanting to talk to somebody. I'm like, ew, who the frick is that kid? God.
You didn't need to hit me though, bro.
Well, I'm sorry if that's the only way I know how to get out pentaggression.
Can you help me up, please? Like, you kind of punched me really hard.
Fine. Fine. There, you happy?
Yeah.
Good. Because I'm luring you into a false sense of security. Freaking. Not done yet, dude.
And scene. Oh man, Hudson's getting beat up. Scene. Stop hurting him, please. Nice work, guys. That reminds me of high school. Just kidding. Kinda.
Done yet, dude.
You just enjoying watching them get beat up, Grace?
Stop hurting him. Oh my goodness.
Take your time.
My video is not working again.
What'd you do last time to fix it?
I just exited the meeting and then came back.
Do that again.
All right, bye.
Bye. Grace, you there?
Yes. I see.
It says the bandwidth is a little low. Are you on your Wi-Fi or are you on your phone?
I'm on my Wi-Fi.
Okay, cool.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, on the phone one? On the your phone's on Wi-Fi or your phone's on your
Okay, now I can see.
Now you can see? Okay.
Wait, I can't like her face anymore.
Try something for me since you're on the phone. Try going into setting and see if you can switch it to be on your cellular instead of Wi-Fi if you have cellular.
Okay.
Because sometimes the Wi-Fi
Okay,
can
I just
bog.
put it on cellular.
Okay. See if that
Let me
makes
see a
difference.
second.
That is better. Hey, much better. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. We're gonna start just.
I can't see her face. Is that okay?
Oh, you can't? Okay. Swipe to the right.
Okay, now I can see.
Boom. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so I know you're obsessed with me because I'm dating your boyfriend, but you have no right to be outside of my house.
Okay, first of all, he's my boyfriend. He had a fling with you and cheated on me. So, yeah, I'm upset with you. That doesn't mean I'm obsessed with you.
He was with me first, and then he cheated on me with you, but he still loves me.
Did he tell you he loves you?
Yes, he actually did. And he says you're nothing to him.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When did he say that?
He said that yesterday.
Last night he told me that he loved me. So
he was not with you last night. He was with me, sweetie. I have pictures.
You must be delusional because he was definitely with me.
No, he was not with you. He was at my house. We went to the movies and then we had a dinner.
You can lie to yourself all you want. It's okay. But
sweetie, you're lying to yourself. Just face the facts.
I'll make sure that the mental asylum has a room for you there.
Say that one more time.
You belong in an insane hospital.
You're insane. This is why no one liked you in high school, and it's going to stay like that for the rest of your life.
I was the head cheerleader, hon. You were weird.
In your dreams, I was the head cheerleader, and you were in the stands watching.
I really think you need to be committed because...
You need to be committed. You're crazy.
And scene. Cat fight. Ah! Like, claws are coming out. It's gonna get crazy. Good job, girls. Okay, here we go, and action.
Well, hello there. Fancy seeing you here.
Why are you talking like that?
Mayhaps I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, but you're talking to me right now.
Maybe I'm trying to give off a signal to beat it.
You were the one that wanted me to call you.
What? I said no such thing. I never would say something like that to the likes of you.
And someone else named Joey texted me, said to call you. To call me? I have text.
Wait, it hasn't. Oh, give me a sec. I didn't send this.
You did.
Jerry! Did you send a text to this person? Yeah, Rosalind. I'm gonna kill you.
And scene. It's always a brother, you know? They sent some text that you didn't want to have sent, and then this conversation, yeah, been there, you know? Not really, but I let y'all think that Joey does that.
All right.
Zach, are you the last person to go?
Zach has gone twice already, so
Zach has gone. Okay.
I think.
Then I believe everybody has gone.
All right, let's bring them all in.
Dude, I was just watching Emma's and Grace's thing, and I'm like, that was not scripted. That was impressive.
Yeah, we all did well.
Freaking, I was the cheerleader, and you were the freaking weirdo on days.
Hey guys, did I forget anybody? You guys keep jumping around, so it's super tough for me to keep track. Everybody go? Okay, just waiting on Riley and Eddie.
Perfect. Just for time, I'm going to jump on the wrap up. So everybody grab your notebooks, please. We're going to wrap up the day.
That was impressive.
So the point of those rapid fires, let's all make sure we mute our live as well. The point of those rapid fire scenes is purely to make it so that you guys are just going without any direction whatsoever, without me stopping you and working moments. And then we talk about how we could have adapted different moments and worked different moments. But it's one thing when you have a coach right there standing next to you and going like, hey, stop here, see this moment, stop here, see this moment. And there's another where you just go. And sometimes when we go, the scenes aren't going to go well. A lot of times, as we're learning in class especially. And so you're going to then look back and go, okay, why? How can I get better at that? And every time you do it, every time you have to go without getting stopped, you'll just keep getting better at that thing. If I always stop you, then when it becomes time to go and perform, you're going to have a lot of trouble, okay? So that's sort of the purpose behind that. Now I'm going to break down each scene just really quickly and go through it. As a whole, here's what we miss the most. And this is something our online audience can learn from. This is a huge thing. The biggest thing as a whole that I saw going into these scenes is the fact that our initiations weren't strong enough for the most part. So our initiations ended up being in a place where they didn't fully set up. There are a few that did, and I'm going to talk about those. But the initiation really sets up where everything's going to go. And the other thing is denial. So we're going to give specific examples from each scene as to how we can grow in those ways. But those are the two big things that were noticed as we went through this, okay? So let's go through each person real quick. So first we had Zach and Riley, okay? So going into your scene, the first thing that was said was, what are you doing, right? So Zach, like right in the beginning, Zach's dancing and moving around, right? And so Riley, instead of what are you doing, I want you to get creative. I want you to see a guy dancing and go, what do I see? What do I imagine? How can I run with that? So you either join in with him from your side, or you bring attention to it and you let us know why he is dancing, right? Because we all see what he's doing. So if we say something, and this is for everybody, if I say a line like, what are you doing? Even though I see what I'm doing, that's not giving any new information. Because I already see Zach dancing. Now all I've said is I've framed to him, what are you doing? Now he's got to come up with an answer. Does that make sense? So then once we did that, then the scene started to roll, Riley. Then it got a little better because we found the relationship within what was going on between you guys. But it took a minute to get there. The initiation could be a great way to do that. I mean, right away you're like, oh, that's perfect. I can't wait for prom together, you know, or whatever. Like you come up with some rando thing as to why he's dancing. Or you dance along with him and you're like, this is a sweet club, right? You know, and now we've said yes to his idea and you've established where we are. We want that first line to really establish the something new for us, okay? Good. So for the next scene there, Phil and Addie, same idea. First line was hi, right? So what does hi tell us? Absolutely nothing. So hi doesn't give us any form of relationship as to who you guys are or what's happening inside of this scene. So when we go in with those initiations, they have to be strong. Then it went to, it's 5 a.m., why are you calling me? Boom, that's great. That's initiation. So instead of starting with the hi, sit in silence, you know, watch Phil sort of wake up. Phil, you answer it and Phil's like, seriously? You're calling me at 5 a.m., Mom? I just miss you. You know, and now it's like we know who she is, we know what's going on, and we're right in the meat of the scene. Everybody follow that? Okay, good. Going into the third one here, Zach and Hudson, we had a physical fight scene. I thought that was really creative. Super, super fun. So the thing within that is we need to just listen a little better, notice the blocking a little better, and because it was a little delayed. So what we could do, Zach, is you could do sort of a slow motion hit towards him, and we would all believe it, and Hudson would do a slow motion reaction because there is a little bit of a lag. Okay.
Hey, Brian, I'm sorry. We can't see you.
Oh, not bad. Hold on. I started it. Weird. Must have gone away again. How about now?
Welcome back, Brian.
Hey, if that ever happens, guys, let me know. I hit the button at the beginning, but I must not have hit it all the way. So, cool. So building on that, you can, if we're hyper listening, we'll just keep figuring stuff out. Zach, you beat him up too much, right? So there will be moments where you can beat him up, and we can really listen to each other as to when those would happen. And if it happens, it's real. So because you did it so much, it became awkward, and then Hudson wasn't actually hurt. If you hit someone with a baseball bat in the chest, it's gonna hurt bad. And so you would literally probably fall to the ground talking about blocking, Hudson, for that scene. Like after you got hit, you'd be begging him. You're like, please, please, no, right? You would come in and you want to put yourself in that reality, so we do too. And then Zach doesn't have to hit you a second time. He can just intimidate you. And then if you try and get up and stand up for yourself, he might do it again.
Okay.
Okay? Cool. Very good, guys. I love that creative choice, though, putting yourself in the same space. Great. Grace and Emma. So I know you're obsessed with me, right? Such a strong initiation. Such a strong initiation. So here's where our scene went wrong. So it's totally separate. Your initiation was fantastic. I could totally tell who you were. So Grace, as you're starting out, I want you to realize we want to say yes to everything we can. So what happened was, I love the idea that these two girls are both fighting over that guy, and obviously he's the one that's playing them, not you guys. I don't know how this happens, but somehow it does. Like the two girls end up fighting about it somehow. And it's like, dude, come on. Like it's the dude. Like get mad at that dude, not each other. And so watching these two do that was kind of cool. But what happened was then we started denying facts. So if, for instance, Emma says, I was with him last night, that's a fact. So now you can't say, no, you weren't, I was. Now you might say, I know, but guess who he texted as soon as he got home? Me. Right? And now you've said, yes, your idea is true. Yes, he did take you to dinner. And then afterwards he called me to tell me how lame that dinner was. So you're still bitter with each other. You're still the same characters, but we're never denying what the other person says. Now, in the beginning, Emma, you covered that up super well because there was one of those right off the bat, too. It was like it had something to do with the type of person you were or he was. And she, because we didn't know that, just immediately said no to it, right? And you didn't let that throw you off. You found a reason to justify the no. Okay? And that's what it is. Anytime something is said, it's fact now. I can't go back on it. If I've said that something is here, it is now, the audience knows it, and we now need to agree with it. Now, you can flip it like you did, like I did in that scene there. You take the same idea and you go, no, well, you know what? Yeah, he did go to dinner with you. However, this is the case. This is how he really feels about me. And then that way you guys will also play tennis a little better and the scene will build. But way to go with the initiation. Like, those are the kind of initiations that get me excited. Like, I would want to be in that scene. Honestly, like if you write out some great initiations, it's going to help you so much with your improv. All right. Next one was Carter and Emma. We got, was it Carter and Ella?
Carter, yeah, it was me and Ella.
Okay, Carter and Ella. All right. So hello there, fancy seeing you here. Hello there, fancy seeing you here. Fantastic initiation once again. So then Ella, is Ella in here? No? She can watch back. So Ella then responded with, why are you talking like that?
I'm here.
Where are you at? I don't see your screen. I don't see it.
She just doesn't have video.
Okay, but you can hear and see. So basically, Ella, right there, why are you talking like that? Basically is a soft denial. So there's a hard denial, which is what we did with Grace there, just flat out nope, right? Then there's a soft denial. Soft denial is like, hey, what you're saying, I don't believe it. So he said, hello there, fancy seeing you here. Very creative, like goes into a voice and you're like, why are you using that voice? Instead of just going and accepting it and going, yes, I knew you'd be here. Or just you're normal and you're like, yeah, I knew you'd be here. And he's like, well, that's odd. Yeah, I've been stalking you for weeks. Okay. Awkward. This is. I'm not sure how to handle this. Well, you can't. I'm not going away. Right? Whatever. Like the scene just goes from there into whatever it goes into. But if you immediately tell Carter, hey, that voice, that accent, I don't like it. That's basically what you're saying. And I know that wasn't your intention, but that's what we say if we do a soft denial. Does everybody understand that? So the big themes of today that we want to avoid denials, and we want to do our best to create really strong initiations to set up the scene for success. Cool. Any questions? Questions from anybody on today's scenes?
Nope.
Okay, I want to try something here. Okay, I'm going to close this out here then. Great work, everybody. We're going to build on some more scenes next week. Here's the homework, okay? It's different for each class, honestly, this week. So I want you to look at different ways that you can be building up your scenes, specifically from the beginning, from the initiation. So there's two ways to do this. I had last night's class do this. Pick up some plays if you have them and look at the intros to a play. They set up a scene. Our movement wasn't there as much as it needed to be. So like literally in a play, there's a whole like, we're in the middle of an empty field. It's a dark, eerie night. Like it describes everything that's happening, all the little details, and then the scene begins. And then throughout the scene, there's more details that get built upon. So read some plays, read some things like books or whatever that have intros like that so that you can imagine in your mind different space work. And then the second thing is write out initiations. I've had you do this before, but it's really important. Like literally think initiations that you would want to be in a scene with. Like again, we go back to Emma's in that scene. I know you're obsessed with me because I like talk to your boyfriend or whatever. That is boom, right in the meat of the scene. I know who I am. I know
some big news today, boy.
So with that being the case, I want you to get excited and jump into that. Okay? Cool. I'll leave you guys here for a few minutes. I'm going to keep the live going here for a second, and we're going to be playing a virtual commercial you guys should go back and watch. We just dropped this cool video today. It's sweet. It's awesome. All right. Good job, guys. Woo!
Well, I'll go check it out.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Big news!
You're not gonna believe it.
Will you be joining me outside in a few minutes, Dorothy?
So there are things that are definitely working.
You got a jar or something?
4 different guys? Gordon Zaharis? Who the hell is Gordon Zaharis?
And you will not like it. That's what I'll do. You're playing with fire. And I don't.
We're going to be opening in person June 1st, Deering Acting Studio, opening the doors, mic drop.
You don't know how you are living.
It's the #1 format.
It's a very good format. It's the #1 format of all the acting schools. It really is, Joey. I gotta tell you.
Also, while we're in this voice, I may as well tell you this voice was featured on our most recent podcast, so go ahead and tune into that.
Would you say it was the